I'm ready. It's gotta be. Low and quiet does it. Keep that for later. That's it. Nothing to see here.
Aloy, you're very close now.
I was wondering when you'd speak up.
There's a sheer rock wall just ahead. Look close, and you'll find handholds leading up.
Oh, really? And who put those there, hmm?
Como é que é? É o mesmo. É.
Right. What? Why would I expect an answer? It's so much more exciting to keep it all a mystery. Crash the Eclipse focus network, he said. So how are we gonna do that? Oh, wait. I forgot. We won't. I do all dangerous stuff. You just listen.
Exato. Até que entusiasmo falso. Opa, por aqui não posso falar muito.
There are the handholds. Bartman said they'd be. Did you get that, Silence? No? Fitting name you got there. All right. What now?
You wait, that's what. Take a seat at the campfire and rest. When night falls, we'll talk.
At least I'll have a fire to keep me company.
Nada.
How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the focus network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you'll need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
Wait, what?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you around to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disk, you'll find a module of sorts. Destroy that, and the focus network will crash.
So you were part of the Eclipse.
I've never been part of anything.
Está bocado bitchy. Yeah, mesmo. Tem estado assim agora. Com o gajo.
Serve my
Com
own
este gajo
interests
aqui.
always. But it is the case that I assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake that I'm doing what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
Head through that crevice, Aloy. You have more important things to do than ask questions.
Senta aí, senta.
Gonna be tight.
Gonna be tight, that's what she said.
Corrupted machines. Controlling the gods.
Like soldiers,
Já foste.
held in reserve for you have to get past them.
This is the easy way in?
The back way in. I didn't say it'd be easy.
Mais 2 pontos e consigo ter todas as skills unlocked. Mas isto é grande merda, acho que não vou dar unlock a isto. Talvez para o troféu, se calhar é um troféu. Está a ver? Tu andas assim à volta. Então pronto, estás bem aí. Tchauzinho, força.
I'm in the clear.
What?
Explosions in the distance.
Pay that no mind. Doesn't concern you.
Stocking up.
Getting close now. Head for that ridge. The tall neck's just over this ridge. You'll see it when you reach the top. Now be ready to act fast. You need to get in and get it done before they raise an alarm.
You getting this? I see the legs of a tall neck down there. No tall neck.
Damn. The transmitter's been moved. Check down the ravine to the left. Only place it could be.
So much for your insider knowledge. Toward the explosions. Great.
You got exactly one shot at this, Aloy, so spare the sarcasm and make it count. You see that bridge over the ravine?
Yep.
Memorize its location. There's a rappel point on the side. That'll be your way out.
And these Eclipse troopers?
Avoid them or kill them, your choice. The blasting should cover any noise you make. Find the tall neck and destroy the module on top.
Here we go.
Shadow ancient machines are sharp. Cut my hand with the rust.
Rabbit is good enough for the rest of us. Good enough for him.
Move along now.
We got us a corpse over. Too close!
Farewell, fool.
All right, new plan.
This king Eastman languishes at sunfall, coddled by his mother. He will never learn the true lessons of the sun.
Is there fighting up ahead?
I have tried to instruct him,
It's
but the shadow of his mother's influence is upon him.
so long as you're quick, it won't affect
I
you.
took him to the palace balcony to behold an offering of sacrifice in the ring, but he showed no thirst for it. He averted his gaze. Look to the sun, I told him. Do not shield your eyes. In all things, it is absolute.
I'll find a use for you. What is this place?
A distraction.
There are several data points.
My lord, the 13th king of the Karja Sundom was murdered. Cut down by cowards who mistook firm rule for madness. Ever the strong are beset upon by the weak. So he said, as the traitors launched their assault. As their cannons forged by Oseram filth toppled the battlements and burst the gates. I would have fought to the end. But it was his will, the will of the sun, that I lead the prince and queen into the west, to safety. My lord did not hesitate. He saw his fate. He looked into the sun, and he did not blink. With me, he sent kestrels, nobles, sun priests, and slaves. Killing all that stood in the way, I carved a path to sunfall. There, we joined others to gather the strength.
A mural of Meridian and the spire.
Never does the sun show pity. And yet, when my wife died in birthing, and in dying ended the life of my child unborn, I pity.
gives him a focus that you seem to lack. Now how about finding that tall neck?
It would have been easy to drag a tall down his path. Why bother?
Just find it and get to the top. Destroy the module, and then get out fast as you can.
Sure is a lot of blasting up there. Sounds busy.
Busy enough not to notice you, let's hope.
I see it. They've built some kind of structure around it.
Climb it. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. Feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module and destroy it.
I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Destroy the entity.
Keep running!
Brave trail.
Keep moving.
Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap? This looks easy. Are you kidding me? Almost out of it. Come on.
Don't fight. Keep moving.
What?
Head left towards the camp.
Got it. Almost there.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving! More eclipse ahead.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way. Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest. Now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new signs of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. Let's unfold. We'll speak again.
You miserable... Damn him. If I could toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence, I would. But we both know I need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this, Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Hey. We have nothing for you. Go on. Move.
Tomorrow, they said. It's been hundreds of tomorrows, and we're no closer.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
The only thing this ceasefire will... Can we really trust savages to show loyalty to our cause?
Jack, toma. Legal. Não, não é para entrar, é só para dar vestinho.
Don't start thinking you're welcome here. You're only tolerated.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
Strange illnesses, sudden death.
I hear the Shadow Cards are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Capable of treachery? Than anyone is. We should stay vigilant.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
I command Lucian Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
But the Kestrels.
You're not staying
They
long,
want us
though,
to
so.
see this, boy.
Nora.
It makes...
You have the mark of a...
It's more complicated than that.
Yes. I am Yun. These are the shunned. We'll take any job, but hunt, keep that in mind.
Why did they cast...
Murder.
Birth?
Huh.
Even Uthid is capable of treachery than anyone is.
You're not known to Kikuk's killers.
Maybe.
Only laments. We're the enders of songs. Machine spirit or man spark. We stop them. Warmth is...
As to the ceasefire, perhaps we
another Nora outside the sacred land.
I hunt with Kikuk.
Banishment.
Speak with him if you must.
They call me Savage Tarav, protector of Lucian Bahava.
Protector?
Depends on where the shadow falls.
I am relentless Shivan.
From what?
Whatever troubles him.
I am merciful Eustace, shield of Baha.
Merciful.
My enemies die fast.
The sun seems to have been kind to you.
Are we to take him at his word?
This is insane.
All these
Hardly.
If you're gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to do
Underestimate
it.
the ease of
I
hiding
don't
in
like
plain
heights.
sight.
You worry me, boy. You worry me. Another manhunt. Odin, leader of Odin's marvels. You've a fresh face. When you're less an eye or an ear, first impressions make the sale. Except in this...
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
This isn't your first job for the...
Scared of their own shadows, cards are more like. They spit on me, but the shards. Look at those nobles. I say noble, but you can't dress a rat in silk and call it a rat king, can you? Sunfall is a house of clay. If you were to stamp your foot...
Shouldn't you all be setting...
Have you never done this before? Just take a load off and avail yourself of some Karja booze until someone sniffs out the trail. Then watch us seek out our prey, straight as a Ravager's shot.
Are you sure you're gonna be able to walk? Do you think Uthid did what they're accused?
I hope so. It'll make him more dangerous.
Overthink whether he's guilty?
You let all these thoughts in your head, you'll never make it as a mercenary. Only thing that matters is dead or alive. If they say a lot...
Farewell.
Good hunting.
Oh.
If you've got a problem with me, talk to Odin. If you can stand his breath.
Head back to the throne room, Outlander. You're making yourself a nuisance.
You do what you came here to do, and then you're gone. Understood?
Not every day you get it.
I have...
Fine by me.
Other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride. I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. useful by now, huh?
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
In a smaller room.
Proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. That Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program. The technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them. And they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Castros. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? A tomb?
I'll take this.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we could negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the...
Was
too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
CO2 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed. But then... remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But... why Hades, then? If it was part of Gaia, how'd it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me? And... Apollo... the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
wing inaccessible.
Intruder! Get her!
About to get
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Grab this now.
Zero Dawn.
those lame FBI black... Now, those lame FBI black hats and mock...
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just stay my focus. Go. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Done. I should check the door nearby. Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
rastır.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact. Gonna need this. Or not.
To me. Let's take her down. Get some cover. Follow my lead.
The shadow will reach you where?
moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Need them soon enough.
Alert. Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
Luck's with me.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. You probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics. Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. You probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry. I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But more clips.
Careful now.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Elbaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries, 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils, the only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Okay, no more sneaking.
She's gone!
Look around. See if anything is left.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office. Looks like it used to hold something.
That would benefit from antilopenate morphologies.
though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good. You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
I can't spare the weight. the Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life,
Tá bom, tá bom. Tá. Tá rápido.
has known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked, but I didn't. It was only when I captured you that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to conversely. I was meant to capture you. Here. Everything as it was meant to be.
You're an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for. Hades is an ancient machine. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light,
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch you fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, and with certainty of belief, come...
Then get into the cage and put your faith to the test.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its... The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of, after you crash the Eclipse network to rally the forces there and mount an invasion, I wanted every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but...
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain?
You're right. I won't even be there to... In any case, I couldn't thanks to your destruction of the network. Communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of
Olha. Estou a jogar. Que nada, vou dormir. Vou ver se isto acaba. Uma parte não boa da grande do jogo. Boa da grande.
Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands.
Tá vendo como é que é? Ela está presa sem armas. Ué? Shit. Não está na vida. Será que ela vai buscar as armas aqui no filme? Ou eu vou ter que andar a correr atrás das armas primeiro? Shit. Yeah, tem que buscar as armas.
Weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Epá, ela tem um corpo muito sexy. Agora isso foi bem. Oi? Bem. Este pilar era baixo.
Gotta get out of the way. Getting ready to charge.
vida.
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
Vou fazer, pega. Lindo.
It's down.
Depois. Deixa esta merda toda. Olha as minhas armas, estão a ver. Agora equipa-se no meio do fogo. Depois aparece tipo. Pau, está toda equipada. Não há nada. Ah, pois é, sou maior, olha para mim.
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
Oh shit, não falhas. Oh, yes. Okay. Epa. Oh. Como é que é? Quem é que manda aqui? Quem é que manda nesta merda toda? Veste. Quem é que manda nisto tudo? O one shot pareciam 3. Agora está tipo, aí o quê? As pessoas, és do quê? Esta gaja é do cacete. Estás a dizer. Ok. 2 corruptors agora.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Volta. Não faz questões não. É que vem. Olha, é ele! É o gajo que te está a ajudar! O quê? Nice! Silence! Está bem intenso. Ei, estão todos override. Fixe. Bem. Bora! É que já ouvi o que é que disseste. Está bem intenso. Vamos ver agora. Este é o final do jogo? Acho que ainda não. Acho que ainda falta depois ir a uma ruína. Um bunker. Pá, não sei. Mas tipo, já está por cima do fim.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did.
Clean the color.
If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I duplicated every data file you scanned.
Eu sabia que eu tinha feito isso.
Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Agora vou ver onde é que nasci.
Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
Não tens noção, mas isto está... Já houve progressos, meu. Eu tenho de contar uma história. Calma aí. Opa. Tanta pergunta.
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sunroom behind. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did.
O preto também está com 2 gráficos.
Since when can you?
Ever since you discovered the technique. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique, though of course, follow.
Great. Helis recognized. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my...
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and...
I'll be on my way. The tribe's already weak. They won't...
Well, absolutely not.
What kind of...
When the time is right, I'll contact you. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory...
You think of everything.
One of us has to. Aloy. When you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn for your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not...
Yeah!
Oh, já estou a controlar. Oh. Calma. Ok. Opa, está... Yeah! Vou gravar. Ei, tens uma cena brutal. Oh Zé. Olha, skills. Bam, tem tudo já. Isto é bada fácil de tocar ao máximo. Já tenho também aqui os collectibles todos. Isto não é nada. Deixa eu ter aqui os pontos de exclamação. Já sei as máquinas todas, faltava esta, que é o tipo a besta quadrada. Damn, son! A próxima quest é para ir. Yeah. É para ir para o início do jogo. Não é? Já depois. Foi aqui no jogo que começou. Nos Nora, All-Mother. Yeah. É isso. É isso mesmo. E anda a ver encontrar outra cena para a cena. Cena. Quick save. Está feito. Calma. Ok. Pimba. Não preciso. Está feito. Ainda estás dizendo, estás... Olha, vou-te contar o que é que progrediu na história agora. Até agora. Tipo... Isto foi o apocalipse, né, e tal, e que cenas, e o apocalipse era inevitável. O apocalipse foi devido ao facto de um gajo estar a criar robôs para fins de paz, mas depois deu merda que eles viraram-se, e lá, mas o apocalipse era mesmo inevitável e eles tentaram fazer um projeto que era o Zero Dawn. O Zero Dawn consiste numa inteligência artificial que após o apocalipse, toda a gente morrer, aquilo deixa um grupo de indivíduos encapsulados, não sei o quê, durante muito tempo, e essa inteligência artificial ia recriar um mundo novo através de várias inteligências artificiais ligadas a ela. Tipo o Apollo era o que continha tipo as informações sobre o mundo, cultura, não sei o quê, e várias cenas, tipo isso é o exemplo que eu dei ao Apollo. E é por isso que o mundo está tipo a sair meio esquisito da cena. Mas ainda falta descobrir cenas. É estranho. Ainda estou bem confuso. Minha Aloy. Vamos lá, tchau. Tenho mesmo de dormir.